Hello, my friends. This is Andy coming to you live from Orange County, California. I am the president of the California Parent Alliance and the host of the California Parent Alliance podcast. Wow, man, every day, every day, this administration in our country and every day in the California administration of Gavin Newsom, the tyrant, just brings more news, more shenanigans, more things we need to worry about as parents are concerned. And I come on with a purpose and a certain topic I want to talk about, but getting to this point, so many things. I just simply got to, once I decide I'm going to go live and record the show, I got to turn everything off because, we hear about, Aaron Rodgers, I'm just listening to about that he has COVID, that now he's getting attacked by the woke because he is not vaccinated, has not been vaccinated. Apparently he has some allergic reaction to certain things that are in the different types of vaccines. And, Aaron Rodgers is, depending on who you talk to, he's either a jerk or, he's a hero. But it's these celebrities. I mean, on the good news, he's calling the left, the Democrats, out on the hypocrisy of when President Trump was coming out with the vaccine, and during his administration towards the end, everybody was saying, "You're going to die if you take it. Don't take it." You had whatever her name is, the vice president, Kamala Harris, who was telling people not to take it, not to trust it. You had you name it, Congress people on the left. They're just idiots. They're morons. As soon as Biden wins, now you're a moron if you don't take it. Now you're going to die if you don't take it. You're going to kill somebody if you don't take it. And it's crazy. And then you have Biden, who now is going to mandate any business over 100 employees is mandatory across the United States, must give the vaccine or they're going to begin to get fined. And if it's that important, if you really believe it's so important that every company in America must force their employees to have it, why are you waiting until next year? When it's essentially over, right? Essentially, the herd immunity is kicking in, and you have now treatments that are coming out. You got Pfizer coming out with a new treatment. There's already treatments, by the way, but now let's just say there's not. Let's pretend that there's not. Now they're coming out with another treatment, and he's saying in next year, you're going to be mandated and people are going to get fined because people are going to die, but we're going to do it next year. Why? Because Christmas is coming up, and he knows if he does it now that it's going to cause them more problems as an administration, as Democrats. And so, gosh, I just listen and come on, and I'm so distracted by all these things, and it's just stupidity. Hey, I want to let you know that I'll be speaking at the Brave event tomorrow, and I should be telling you more about this. It's let's see if I can find it very quickly here. If not, then I'll tell you about it later. But it is it's an event in, I think, Ventura County. I should know where this is going to be. Here, I got everything except for where it is. Here's a location. Okay, here we go. It's Ocean View Pavilion in Port Hueneme, California. So it's at 575 East Surfside Drive, Port Hueneme, California. The zip code is 93041. You may need to put that in your map. So Ocean View Pavilion event venue. The address again, one more time, is 575 East Surfside Drive, Port Hueneme, California, 93041. And that's Saturday. It'll start at 12:30 and goes until 6 p.m. I'll be speaking there along with a number of other speakers. Let's see. I thought I had a list of the speakers here. There are some people. It's not just me. And obviously you're not going to come just for me. Hold on. Let me see who else is coming on. We have at the event, we have a band. We have Teresa Russell, Stephen Gama, Antonio Salinas, Dave Folds, Josh Budish, Michael Selfort, Ray Alexander, John Barak, Stevens Rockin' Roadshow. I guess that's a band. Larry Golkin, Cece DeLeon, Lindsay Cohen, Gordy Williams, Mike Gargoyle, Richard Day, Lori Mills, John Knox, Andy Falco, whoever that is, James Bradley and Melissa Tumim, Leah Dundas, and then another band, Amy Bone, Steph Lee, and Joe Oatman. Free Love, I guess. I think that's a band. I'm not sure. It could be a person. Lindsey Graham. I was going to say something bad about Lindsey Graham's, but he's going to be there, so I guess I'm not going to. Not going to say anything bad. Tim McCarthy, Cole Bricado, Sydney and Dana. I'm not sure. Lucky Basseri, Peggy Hall, Glenn Beck will be there. Brad Cummings, Brave. It's a Brave video. Matt Briggione. That's so hard to say. Rhonda Kennedy, Judy Mikovits, Chris Rake, Dennis Prager was going to be there. Nice. Rob McCoy and then the show's over. Not Mr. Show Over. So those are the people that are going to be there tomorrow. So be there in Point Hueneme. I'll repeat the location at the end of this particular show. Hey, Deborah, nice to see you. Hey, Deborah. Deborah has been a guest very often on the show that my wife do together. It's called the Fearless Living Fearless Devotional. Wow. Living Fearless Devotional. My wife and I read a devotional nearly every day. She happens to be in LA. Prayers to her and her family. Her father's not doing well. So I'm going to be leaving here in just a couple minutes. We're not going to have the ability to probably do a show today in the devotional. So I just wanted to let you know that. All right. So the reason I want to come on and really quickly talk to you about what's happening in our schools, I just want to remind you, because we quite often will be talking about public schools, what's going on in public schools. What I go to in my school board, it happens to be the Placentia Yorba Linda School District, and that is in this area. I live in Yorba Linda, California. We also have a bunch of speakers and people that are up in the northern part of the southern part of California, so Ventura County, all the way down to LA County, and then Orange County, then San Diego County. We also are surrounded by Riverside and San Bernardino. We're going to be spreading even further north as we continue the California Parent Alliance organization. But that's mostly has to do with schools, public schools. Now, I have mentioned several times, I said, listen, just because you're in a private school, just because you're in a Christian school or some type of church-related school, it doesn't mean you are safe from the mandates nor the craziness of I was going to say criminal race theory. That may be my new line for this. But critical race theory, that you are not safe if you're not in the public school, that you think you're doing something else. Now, maybe homeschooling, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen in homeschooling? But in the private school, and this is going to start early in KinderCare. I'm going to share my screen here. In KinderCare, this is their website right here. You can see that they are teaching CRT, or DEI, as it's also known, which is diversity, equity, and inclusion at KinderCare. So they want you on their website to see that they are pushing this idea of critical race theory. Now, I know that you have a bunch of people on the news. You got people with political power saying critical race theory is a myth, that it's not being taught, that they're just a bunch of racist white people in the Republican Party are making this up. Even a couple white supremacy black people in the Republican Party, they're making this stuff up. They're lying to you. But here, I'm showing you that KinderCare thinks it's okay to teach children, babies, toddlers, infants about DEI, which is another acronym for CRT. Now, I know people are going to go crazy. They're going to say you don't know what I'm telling you. I know what I'm talking about, because it even goes through how they're going to be teaching you, your children. And it says right here, let me just read this right here. I'll actually see if I can blow this up so you can see it. Is right here. This has to do, there we go. It says, no matter how little your child is, you have big dreams for their future. So do we. At the heart of it all is making sure they grow up to be happy, show kindness to others, and make the world a better place. And then it goes on down here, and see where it says, right, babies and toddlers. This is where their indoctrination into the CRT, critical race thinking, or DEI teaching, that they are going to begin the process of letting your babies know that they are either privileged or they're oppressed or they are an oppressor. This is where it's going to start. And they're going to begin indoctrinating your children here at KinderCare with these satanic, demonic ideas that your child is racist. It is. Listen, get your kids out of KinderCare as quickly as, but go pick them up right now. Get in the car. Don't finish listening to me. Go pick your kids up and get them out of KinderCare, because it is starting with babies. This is what they do. Now, they understand. They know exactly what they're doing. They don't believe that, that in anything that they're teaching, they truly believe that police are racist. So there's systemic racists in the police departments throughout the United States. They believe that everything is racist, right? They believe all of our schools are systemically racist, when in fact they are not. Every study that I have read, I have shared on all my other shows, the Andy Falco Show, I've shared the studies that shows that is not the case. Is there racist people in our world? Yes. There are always going to be racist people in our world. There are always going to be hateful people in our world. That's why we need God, right? There's always going to be hate. There's always going to be something. But systemically, when you hear them say this word, they have no idea what they're talking about. When they're saying, they say the system is racist. They're claiming that the entire system is racist. It is not. And so here they are, KinderCare, a private school, essentially, where you pay to have your children indoctrinated that your child is oppressed or an oppressor. And we go in here. I'm going to go into it goes through. Sorry, I'm going to bring up the site again. But here I am in the portion. Sorry, I'm clicking on the wrong. Here we go. Bam. There we go. All right. So here it has a tab for babies and toddlers, just to let them know where they're going to start. And they're going to do it very gently. And they're going to say, all right, you need to learn about different cultures and identities, right? So they're easing the toddler into it. And they want you to go to your little baby, which I do the opposite, right? So of course, here it says names, feelings in themselves and others. Name feelings in themselves and others. What does that frick does that mean? When your child's expressing big feelings, give them a name. In other words, I see that loud noises make you feel scared, so you can help them. What are we raising? A bunch of little, oh my God, I just want to say so many bad words right now. What are we raising? What are we raising? Hey, get up. My kids fall. I say, get up. They get up. And then I ask them, how are they feeling? Right? If they can't get up, then we look for a break. And we say, listen, it's going to be okay. We're going to get you to the doctor, blah, blah, blah. Right? Get up. If they fall and they cry, not the first thing there is to say, oh, I can tell that you're a big ass baby, and I'm going to just, continue to make you feel like you are just, and learn how to be a baby. No, if they're hurt, listen, I give them a hug, but when I see that noise scared you, and we begin to tell them that every loud noise needs to be scared by reinforcing the fact that they got scared, as opposed to saying, hey, you know what? That was just something falling. It's not going to hurt you. It's not a big deal. Let's go. Let's walk here. I'll go make that sound again. And you make the sound again. And again, I'm giving you a very quick. Now people are going to say, oh, you're so mean. No. If this bottle makes a loud noise and it scares the kid, he starts crying, I say, no, it's okay. This isn't going to hurt you. Come here. Let me show you what that noise was. It is this. It is not going to hurt you. And we show them how to work through stuff. We don't baby them. I remember I dated this girl in high school. And I remember she had a younger brother, and as a matter of fact, he may be watching this, as he may not know, or it could have been a nephew or niece. I can't remember, but I remember that when we came into the house, it was instantaneous that everything had to shut down. Everything had to be so quiet because the baby was sleeping. And I was going, what? I don't understand what you mean. That you have to be quiet because the baby, I know it's going to sound really strange. They go, oh no, you can't, we don't want to scare the baby. It's really time to be quiet, and we don't want anything to disturb the baby. And I said, are you kidding me? I had to sleep through whatever. I lived on train tracks essentially. And my mom and dad would say, we're not going to be quiet. You got to learn how to sleep through stuff. My dad was in World War II, and he goes, I had to sleep in a foxhole. I had to sleep when bombs were going off, when mortars were being shot over my head under machine gun fire that was off in the distance. I had to learn to sleep with noise. And nobody said, hey, okay, listen, everybody be quiet because we're going to be sleeping in this foxhole. No. Oh my God. This is just, I'm so sorry. I'm being taken on a rant, which I shouldn't have been taken on, but here we go. So, so in the beginning, they're gently, indoctrinating these babies and toddlers, and it goes into preschool. I forgot what I read on here. Let me see if I can find something that jumps out. Don't forget to focus on feelings. Back to the feelings. Hey, no, be tough. Let's go. Let's get through some of the stuff. Some people are going to be mean to you. Some people are going to say stuff. It's not on you. It's on them. Ignore them. Work through it. It's never going to stop. Somebody's always going to be jealous of you. Somebody's always going to make fun of you. Somebody's always going to say that you are X, Y, or Z. And just move on. It is them. It is not about you. You are smart. You are strong. Let's go. Don't mind those people because they are stupid. They're stupid people. When, you know what? Just get over it. Let's go. Let's move on to the next thing. All right. So we got that. So again, here it is. They're just simply going through this, through your kids and then teaching them how to be wimps. All right. So then we get into school age, and then it goes on here. Introduce the idea of privilege. This is the one right here. Let me lower it. This right here, it's like number 2 in the bullet points. Define the difference between equality and equity. And then they're introduced the idea of privilege. So these are kids that are a little bit older. They're no longer toddlers, and they're no longer, preschoolers, but they're in school age. So all the way into kindergarten, they're going to begin teaching kindergartens in KinderCare about the idea of privilege and the difference between equity and equality. And then they're going to give them examples in every life, how some people are privileged and how when you're not privileged, that you're being oppressed. And this is going to start in kindergarten over at KinderCare. Oh, I'm getting so sweaty. I'm getting all worked up here. So I came on, again, I think I went on a couple of rabbit holes there, and I apologize. No, I don't. I don't really apologize. But if you have children in KinderCare, get them out. This is craziness. They've gone crazy. People have gone crazy in our world. What happened? We need to teach children how to read. We need to teach children how to count, right? We need to teach children how to spell. We need to teach children how to think, not what to think, how to think critically, how to do research, how to have a debate with somebody. We need to teach them how to think, how to count, how to read, how to spell, how our country became one nation under God is what we need to teach our children, not what to think, not to indoctrinate them into these woke stupidity. That socialism is fantastic, that we need to get off of this train, my friends, here in California. And I just want to leave you this. We saw something great happen in Virginia. We saw some pretty good stuff happen in New Jersey. Not everything we wanted, but almost everything happened. And actually, I do think it happened in New Jersey. I just think they cheated. But we saw some great things happening, and that is because there's a new party. This is what I talked about on my podcast yesterday, is that we have a new party. It's called the Parent Party. The Parent Party is a mix of conservatives, a mix of Democrats, a mix of independents, and whatever other political party. It just involves parents. Parents are courageous. They're awakening. They are coming to school board meetings. They're going to the polls, and they are awakened. There is, we have some pretty poor Republicans too, right? We know that. That's why I was going to say something bad about Lindsey Graham, who's going to be speaking tomorrow. I'm going to cut that portion out of my speech, but we have people in the Republican Party who are idiots also. Almost everybody, as far as the Democrats concerned, is an idiot. But we have now in the Parent Party, I don't care who you voted for. I welcome you now. I welcome you to the Parent Party. The Parent Party is going to vote out all these people. We have a chance here in California. I know we and again, we probably won the recall. But let's just say that we didn't, but because we didn't attack the parents as much as they are now. The Parent Party is going to take over California, and we're going to bring it to a place where we can win like they did in Virginia and did in New Jersey. And many, many school boards across the country voted in a large number of conservatives. So I'm here to give you the good news that that's going to happen. So get out of KinderCare. Go now, leave now, go pick up your kids. Don't wait until you're off work. tell them you don't feel good, and get your kids out of KinderCare. Cancel their schooling at KinderCare, whatever you call it, your account at KinderCare. Get them out. KinderCare is gone nuts, and get them out. Let's see really quick. Karen says, Karen Berger Farley says, equality is not when everyone gets the same thing. It's when everyone gets the same chance. Equity is when everyone gets the same thing. Like in socialism, everyone is equally poor. Absolutely. Kathy Tank says, feeling very thankful that my baby is 20 and out of secondary school. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have 2 kids in elementary school, 1 in junior high and 2 in high school. One more time, I just want to give you that information for the Brave conference is what they're calling it. The Brave Rally, the Freedom Rally is being put on by Brave. Sorry, I'm looking at this text. It's not working very well. Here we go. Brave stands for Business Representing American Values and Enterprises. So Brave Rally is tomorrow. Hold on. Sorry. Come on, phone. I need the X. I need to get rid of it. Hold on. There we go. All right. It is November 6th, Saturday, 12:30 to 6 p.m. Location, Ocean View Pavilion, event venue. The address is 575 East Surfside Drive, Port Hueneme, California, 93041. The time is, again, I'll just say it again, Saturday, November 6th, 12:30 p.m. To 6 p.m. And I named off all the speakers at the beginning. If you missed it, you may want to go back to the start of this broadcast. And Prager is going to be there speaking. Lindsey Graham, I wonder what he's going to be saying. Again, I had a spot in my speech for him that wasn't very nice. But go ahead and go there. Again, thank you guys. Make sure and go to the California Parent Alliance website. You're going to see an old site. It's the new one's almost ready. We'll be updating it, and you'll be switched over to the new one. But subscribe and be a part of our organization. We're on Rumble. This is broadcasting live on Rumble, as a matter of fact. So if you go to Rumble, type in the California Parent Alliance, make sure and subscribe and hit the bell. I don't know if there's a bell, whatever it is that tells you that when I go live. We're also broadcasting on the Andy Falco Show, which is on YouTube. You go to the andyfalcoshow.com to find it there. And then on Twitter and Facebook, you just put in the California Parent Alliance, and you'll find our pages there. And I think that's it. All right, my friends, thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. And we will see you at the next one. Take care. Go get your kids out of KinderCare. Go on, go get them and take them out and end your account there. Bye.